Welcome to today's meditation. We're going to focus a little bit on some breath work, a body scan, and a meditation for pain management. And before we begin, I'd like to encourage you to find a place to be comfortable where you can relax and hopefully have less distractions. I do also encourage headphones and a moment to focus as we go into our breath work, to take note that our minds might wander as we're listening to the meditation, and that's okay. Just gently remind yourself to go back to the center, to hearing the meditation, and as your mind wanders, bring back that focus time again. It's perfectly normal and expected. For now, I'm going to invite you to find a comfortable space, whether you're seated or lying down in a bed, but you become comfortable in the space that you're in. You might find yourself moving around a little bit, shifting your weight around to find that comfortable seat. Once you find that comfortable space, I'm going to encourage you to begin to focus on your breath. invite you with your next breath to bring awareness to your feet, to the soles of your feet. Maybe you feel a tingling sensation on the bottoms of your feet, where you feel the floor beneath the skin. Or maybe you feel the back of your feet touching the bed beneath you. Just bring awareness to your feet, taking note of any sensations that you might be feeling. With loving kindness, we're moving our exploration to our legs, becoming aware of our calves. If you find your muscles to be tight, maybe imagine a knot in a rope and taking your hands and pulling on that slip knot and releasing that tension, allowing it to soften in the space. Bringing your attention to the upper part of your legs, focusing on any sensations that you might have in the back of your thighs or the front of your thighs, or maybe simply the connection between your clothing and your skin. Just bringing awareness to this space with a welcoming, loving breath, moving that compassion throughout the space in your legs. Allowing the stress and tension and even tightness to melt away with each breath out. mind's eye to our heart with compassion and love for ourselves and for others. Focusing on that breath in, not just the calmness, but the kindness and the guiding light that comes with love for ourselves and for others. Allowing this light to explode with energy throughout ourselves. Exploding with love and guiding energy throughout our body, to our arms and our hands and our legs and our feet. Just allowing this loving kindness to fill ourselves. Taking a breath in through our mouth and feeling the air as it hits the back of our throat. Simply becoming aware of this space. Breath in for calmness and softening with that breath out. Moving our thoughts to our third eye, the space in the center of our forehead between our eyes. Imagining an indigo light coming right to the center, centering our body with a healing, protective space. And now we move our mind's eye to the top of our head, the crown of our head. Imagining a shining light above ourselves, showering us with a golden healing light, connecting this note, this sound, and that light with a protective, healing light that will wash over us in its entirety. Journey I have created for myself, for my own pain management space, that today I'd like to share with you. I've created a unique space to collaborate with myself in its entirety, welcoming the imperfection, imperfections and all, creating a space for all of me to grow and find peace with where I'm at this present moment. And if any time your mind wanders, simply bring it back to the focus on the breath. With the breath in for calmness and breath out for release of the tension. Today's imagery begins with creating a dam, a wall that will hold back the waters of your challenges, whether it's for pain or any other challenge. We're creating a space for those floodwaters to build up, to create a beautiful space in its own right, separate but adjacent to the rest of us. So imagine this wall. It's being held to hold back the waters, wherever the challenge may be. And on one side, you'll have a beautiful aquatic world. And the other side, you might see a mural, like I see a beautiful flower mural with pink and purple vines of flowers with a purple spigot designed to release anything that's going to overflow, things that no longer serve, and things that help keep the pain management at bay. On the other side of this wall, we'll find this beautiful aquatic life. Fish, plants, and aquatic animals, all living in harmony with each other. No matter what happens on the surface of this water, these aquatic world remains strong and beautiful, just as you remain strong and beautiful with whatever changes might happen on the outside and on its surface. You are still beautiful, powerful, and strong within. And the surface of this water may change. The tides, the weather, the wind, the rain. This might be a choppy space, or it might be a smooth water surface, but it's constantly in flux, just as we are constantly in flux. But know, beneath it all is a beautiful, beautiful space where you are always there, present and strong. But as you are part of height from the beach. Whatever it may be, this oasis becomes a place for community to come together. And maybe if you look up around the space, you'll find the water is surrounded by these 1,000-year-old trees. Trees that continue to grow and persevere with whatever challenge they face. You'll find that these trees, even when they face a challenge, may stop growing in one part of the trunk, but from the same root, they will branch off a new trunk for a new tree to flourish and grow alongside the original one, never giving up, forever reaching towards that sky, and always persevering. And I invite you to embrace this concept of perseverance with love and kindness. Bring into your heart that you too can persevere.